Are you letting other people ruin or run your life? I'll talk about that in just a second. Sometimes people that we know or even love can cause us a lot of grief. Sometimes people that you care about deeply make wrong decisions and they go down a path that you just can't follow. We see this in movies and TV shows, but most of all, we see it in real life. Sometimes people make decisions that you're like, why would you decide something like that? Why would you live this way? And it breaks our heart. I know that in my own experience with people that I know and love, people have made decisions that hurt me deeply. And you can react one of two ways. You can get angry, or you can let it depress you and almost destroy your life. Or you can simply turn things over to God and tell Him to deal with the problem. I don't know about you, but when I think about people doing things that I don't approve of, or that I know is bad for them, or that I see them on a path of destruction, if it's a dear friend or if it's a family member, it makes me kind of sad. It makes me want to run out and somehow stop them from making such a terrible mistake. You can see it a lot of times when you're outside it, but sometimes you just can't see it when you're enduring it and you're in it. One thing that I will say is that sometimes God uses these situations to draw people to Him. Sometimes people have to hit rock bottom before they understand they need a Savior. Sometimes people make decisions that take them in a terrible path. And it's only when they've reached the end of that path and they're literally at the end of their rope that they sometimes cry out to God. All I can say is that when you see somebody going down a path that might lead them away from Christ, the best thing you can do is pray for them. Sometimes I realize there has to be interventions. Sometimes you have to confront them with the issue. But don't make the mistake of allowing your anger to overcome what you truly know. Make sure that you are showing love to those that are doing terrible things, or things that hurt you, or that you hurt to see them do. Now, this does not mean that you are to allow people to destroy your life with their nonsense. That's not what that means. It doesn't mean that you're a punching bag, or that you are a doormat, or that you allow people to walk all over you or take advantage of you. That's not what it means. It means that at all times we show love. We love and we look for opportunities to share the good news of Christ and the peace and the salvation that can bring. And that is a hard thing to balance. So if you're experiencing this in your family or with your friends or people you know or work with or care about, hang in there. Sometimes God is moving and we don't even know it. But ultimately it comes down to this. We all have free will. We get to decide what we're going to do. And sometimes we choose poorly, but sometimes we choose wisely. And those directions that lead us to wisdom come from God Himself. May Christ touch everyone in your family that you love and lead them to the path of righteousness. I pray that we all lay down in green pastures and that our cup is filled until it runs over. Have a great day. Be kind to each other. See you next time.